And by Los Angeles, I mean Seattle. Times are tough. Times are tough. I'm not supposed to be homeless or on the street, but here I am because the United Kingdom didn't let me enjoy my holiday, and I had a lovely holiday planned. I was going to be on Northern Ireland. I was going to rent myself a fucking football, go down to the park, fucking run, do drills, and just get my body in fucking shape because I've been neglecting my body these couple of years here, where I've just been an invalid. I don't go out anywhere. I don't talk to anyone. I don't go dancing. I love dancing, but I never get to. When every time I go outside, it's just me and my PTSD. Yeah, I have service animals at the time, but even so, it was just too much because people saw service animals as a way to get in with me, a way to get to know me, and it's just I don't want to fucking know people. I just want to fucking dance. I just want to fucking move and just live my life as I did before my military sexual trauma. So here I am. I'm trying to survive here. I don't have a lot of money, but I try and spend it on food because clearly, a gym membership is a bit expensive when you're living on the street. And I haven't been able to catch up with anybody here, but things at the shelter have been so fucking horrific. Okay, we've got people pissing on the fucking beds. And it's not like a full-on bed. It's just like a mattress on the fucking floor, which I don't fucking mind because it's actually really good for my spine. But either way, you got people doing that, and then like most of the people there, it's just, I mean, it's severe fucking addiction, and like one guy's pants is just completely fucking blown out. It's just like, I know people shit their pants. I mean, people shit and then they put their pants back on, so everybody shits their fucking pants. But this guy, he looks like he just kept going. Like, he never stopped. Like, if you pressed him, it would still fucking roll out. Like, it was fucking horrific. And that's my fucking view. That's literally my fucking view every night that I go to sleep. This guy with his giant fucking ass, and he's just like covered in fucking shit, and it's just, I know that America, and I don't know who the fuck these people are, but they are so adamant about, so you still want to be gay? So, I mean, because that's what guys do. I'm like, if I actually talk to a gay guy, he would give me the riot act of, I use high calorics and I eat such a fucking healthy diet, and that would never happen. Like, dude, you could stick your tongue up there and you could like reach all the way and give me a French kiss. Like, it is clear all the way through. I mean, that's how gay men fucking operate. So thanks, but no thanks. It's just like, legitimately, when you're gay, it doesn't mean that you're just into the fucking fashion and you're fashion forward. It means that you fucking. So gross as it is, I don't know like what that is, but either way, I have my PTSD, so I just feel crowded all the time. Just feel completely crowded. Like, I come out the fucking restroom and there's a woman standing there. Obviously she has to stand there, but I'm just like, can I just fucking leave? Like, I just made a big fucking stinky poo, and like, I just don't want to share that with people. Like, that's a personal fucking experience. I don't mind fucking saying this on the internet. Like, who the fuck watches this except for me? But, and honestly, if I was like a little bit older and I look back at this, I'm going to say, remember the times when your shit came out like super fucking even? Like a fucking rabbit play just popping out and then you were done? It's like, those are the good old days. Okay, reminisce on that. But either way, so there I am, just unleashing holy hell in a fucking public place. And of course, people are like blocking me. And that rom-com thing that they do of, we both reached for it at the same time, and I just felt his energy. I'm like, that works in a fucking rom-com when you have beautiful fucking actors and actresses pretending like that's how they really fell in love, and your publicist told you, why don't you date this person so we can get some tickets sales, okay? Date this person for like a month so we have some publicity for your fucking film. That's it. Okay, the whole idea of we both reach for it at the same time. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it because I was trying to get on the escalator after I took a big stinky poo. And I'm like, bitch, can you not fucking smell this? I mean, like, my spidey sense was fucking tingling that there was something in the air tonight, Phil Collins. And she was like, you go ahead. And it's like, you go ahead. Oh, let's both go at the same. I was like, fuck you. No, I'm not doing it. Let me know me. My service animals aren't even there. I'm a fucking only man. Just let me be. Let me fucking be. But the United Kingdom was adamant about, oh my god, you are actually going to go to a university and speak to them as people and be like, well, if you want me to shell out more than you, so you help me with this, yes or no? Simple thing, simple thing. But for some reason, the United Kingdom was like, oh, well, you maybe not this time. I mean, can you just go back to America? Can you just go back to America and then reapply? Like, I already applied to your fucking school and you should have let me in. When you knew that I was the fucking genius, when you knew that I was the fucking smartest person on the fucking planet, relative to fucking Albert Einstein, you should have just given me my fucking spot at Cambridge University. But for some reason, we're not there. And instead I'm in Seattle, just looking at myself going, I look fucking terrible. And I look fucking terrible there too, but I mean, number one, I'm super fucking stressed all the fucking time. I'm just stressed all the fucking time. And two, I just hadn't taken a break in fucking forever. And now I'm just lost. I'm just absolutely lost. I don't really fit in with my fellow people who are homeless because, I'm in a different income bracket, and despite everything, within like 30 days, not even 30 days, within like 2 weeks, I'm just done. Hold on, Nick. I mean, that's where things are right now. I mean, I will, I guess, apply to go to school there. It leaves me with such a bad feeling, Because if you were handling your business, you would fucking claim national security on asking a professor if your syllabus aligns with my fucking thesis. Then you need to fucking work in your country then. Then why am mind trusting you if you can't even vet a veteran, the high IQ, who was actually protected by the United Nations? Like, that should have been an easy fucking phone call of, hey, you wanna, fucking come to Cambridge? Guess what? You can go to Cambridge, but there will be security there, as there already is. You will be fucking, searched and patted down. It's just like, fine, that's the world we live in, but you didn't even fucking let me take one step on there. And I know it's just like, you're a dude with a beard, It's like, I'm not Muslim. And even if I was Muslim, like, what the fuck does that have to do with science and the pursuit of knowledge? And these fucking snooty people are trying to pretend like the land itself is this. It's like, who the fuck are you people that you would dare say that you own land in this day and age where you people are fucking starving, you people have ruined the fucking environment, where the land you say you own is now worthless, okay? Do you get that? You get that you ruin the fucking ocean, you get that you litter all over your fucking place, but you want to pretend like you're so much better. I don't know. There's a point to it, because if this shoe was on the other foot, I mean, of course, I do the same exact thing, but why did it have to come to this? It's like, I already fucking applied. Like, you see, I showed these people my application, and I was going through the process and everything, and I don't know. I'm just upset. I'm just really upset, because I just don't want to be here in America anymore. It's just, I can't even take care of myself. I really can't. I look horrible all the time. I feel horrible all the time. I feel crowded all the time. And anytime I go to a small town, it's like, can we crowd you some more? It's like, do you know how much space you have? Like, I get on a bus in the middle of that horrible town, and there's an empty bus, and the woman says to me, can I sit next to you? And it's just, do you not see the fucking 30 seats? The fucking 30 seats you could have taken. You could have taken a seat behind the driver, you could have taken a seat across from me, you could have taken any of the seats in the back. Even if you wanted this seat, you could have said, you know what, I want this seat, I need you to go up. That I would respect, because I'm like, who you think you are, Taraji P. Henson, that you would say something so fucking hateful. But this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm fucking dealing with. And I don't know. It's just, I feel so fucking hurt every single time I try and leave for another country. It just dissolves into, well, you're an American, so why don't you just fucking go back? And there's just nothing for me here. There's just nothing for me here. Like, these Americans would rather show solidarity by copying my hideous fucking fashion. Look, I have hideous fashion right now. I really do look like Kurt Cobain, but before the head blow. Just like, literally flannel all the fucking time. It's like, I have no concept of fashion whatsoever. And, like, totally, I believe in the conspiracy. Like, it's totally a conspiracy with the Kurt Cobain Nirvana thing. But here I am in Seattle, and I feel so fucking uncomfortable because I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm so miserable here, and I want to leave, but I can't leave until at least the end of the month. And even at the end of the month, I don't know if I can really leave, because I'm just so fucking destitute because these British people fucking robbed me. And to them, it's, well, the airlines will fucking reimburse you or whatever. I'm like, the airline should have fucking told me no. If the airlines had told me no and said, no, well, we don't want to fucking fly you, then fine. But you know what? They didn't say no. It's an industry that just takes advantage of people. It's a really bad industry that takes advantage of people, because, you want to go to those countries, and the countries are like, yeah, well, we're just not feeling your brown color or whatever they're going to fucking say behind your back. And at least if they said, we're not feeling you, but you can stay the fuck home, guess what? I would complain and bitch and moan about America from a fucking hotel room, and not from fucking shelter with beds pissed on by elderly men who are fucking high on PCP or whatever the fuck they Do people still do PCP? I'm so not cool right now. Like, people are asking me if I do drugs, and I'm like, I don't know what to say, because if you say Ritalin or something like that, it's just like, but shouldn't you be in college, you old man? I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say in order to be cool when it comes to describing drug use. And you definitely should not do drugs. I mean, I'm not a celebrity, so I can endorse drugs, but I just can't endorse young people doing drugs alone. You have to do it at a party. I can't help it, okay? It's just, I can't take it seriously. I'm just upset. I'm just fucking upset, I don't understand why I have to be fucking crowded. Like, why do I have to be fucking crowded, like, all the fucking time? Yeah, I know some fucking shitty timing, and I have boundary issues, but I feel so fucking crowded, and maybe it's because, I espouse the whole big love hippy dippy thing, but the whole point of the big love hippy dippy thing is that everybody agreed, everybody was on the same fucking wavelength, and you would say, okay, well, I'm just here for the fucking music, and like, I just want to sleep in and like non-aggress and just, I don't even know if that's a term, but I think I heard it once at a protest, but you're just chill. You're just fucking chill. The people around you are fucking chill. And you can go from there. And then, I swear to fucking God, like, the place where I am right now, like, the men are in such fucking heat. It's like cats. Like, everyone is walking around with their butts hanging out. And it's just, like, so much booty hole that I just look at it and I'm just... What am I supposed to do with that? It's like, if you need to find a top, go handle your fucking business. I'm a top, but I mean, it's like, now is not the time to be exploring strange buttholes. I feel like I should be a bit more celibate. I mean, I keep trying to talk to guys, but the only guys that are available to talk to are also fucking homeless. So, I mean, if both parties are homeless, doesn't that just equate to zero? Because that's what it feels like to me. And yeah, there are like other guys, but like, look at me. Like, at least when I was before this horrific trip that led to this, I could put my jacket somewhere, I could change my clothes, I could style my hair. It's like I still had the beard that's like longer on one side, but at the very least, I tried to put myself together, and in some cases I did. Some cases I fucking put myself together well, and now, like, I lost an earring. So upset. I just want to fucking get out of this fucking town. It's like, the town isn't that bad, it's just like, it's the wrong kind of energy, because we want to lean into everybody's poor, but the everybody's poor thing is just like, it's not refined. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, there's services and amenities and everything, but it's just so fucking messy. So fucking messy. And I don't want any of it. The library is fucking immaculate, though. It really is. And I enjoy just being there and sitting and reading, and like, I just do my music and my art therapy because it's just like, I'm so stressed right now after not being able to go to Northern Ireland and just relax, and I rented a whole fucking house. I rented a fucking house, and these stingy fucking just American haters, that's what I want to say. It's just American haters, because I really do believe that my president soured relations with every other country in the hopes that it would just keep American dollars here, because it's just, if you can't travel, then you just have to spend your money at the Olive Gardens, McDonald's, and nothing against those restaurants, but like, they'll still be here. You've got tourists that come here, they can fucking eat there, I wanted to get a fucking house and, yeah, cook for myself, because, I really was going to go to a fucking British restaurant. Just, no. That's just not happening. But I just wanted a fucking house to myself and just relax and take a bubble bath and just fucking feel that energy of I'm not in America for like a bit. But that didn't happen, and it's just I'm so fucking stuck here, and I hate it here so much, and I just don't want to be here in this goddamn fucking country anymore. And I know that I'll have to go to school, and it's just like a whole student visa thing, and oh my god, it take like so fucking long to get my full citizenship, but doesn't make sense because my family is British, so if my family is, then I should have dual citizenship. So why don't I just have that? And why could they just fucking look it up and just grant it to me automatically? Or like, why wasn't there a fuck immigration lawyer right there to say, hey, but aren't your parents Brits? So you're a Brit too. Can we just move ahead to that? I know that like these Americans hired a fucking Australian. Like, I don't know, like, I took video of it. Like, they hired a fucking Australian show up outside the fucking laundromat to say to me, you're not a fucking Brit, you're not a fucking Brit, you're an American, you're an American. And I'm just like, well, I'm an American and I'm not an American, I'm American and something else. I'm an American and Brit. A lot of people would benefit from just admitting that maybe they're just not as American as you think. I mean, a lot of these people in these fucking red states, they're like America first and, make America great again. But half the shit you do isn't very fucking American. Most of your belief system isn't fucking American. You run around with Scandinavian fucking tattoos, praise Odin. I'm like, what part of that is America? Because the last time I checked, Odin never fucking set foot in this promised land. So, can we just admit that maybe you don't really want to be that American? So if that's the case, just say it is. I'm not the only person to say, yeah, I did the whole genealogy thing, and with my parent fucking flying over here, that's a big fucking left turn from full American, even though, I was born here and I can even run for president if I wanted. But the whole thing about running for president that people don't seem to get every single fucking time is you're not supposed to get the love of everybody. You're not supposed to get the popular vote. You're supposed to get a vote. Because that's what that means. When you come out and say, I have an economic policy, I have a change in how I want the laws to run, guess what? That resonates with people. And those people who you resonate with should form your own fucking town. Move to a state that resonates with what your plan is and say, okay, well, I was in this city and my platform is this. Guess what? I didn't get the presidency, but this state over here feels that energy and wants that plan. Maybe the people, you see, I want redistribution. I want gerrymandering to actually mean something for everybody. I want fucking shuffle. I want the fucking American shuffle where you can say, okay, I'm for abortion. Let me move to a place where, they follow you into the back of that hoop and be like, no, finish inside. Yeah, you finish inside. Yeah, if that's what you want, guess what? Why don't you just fucking move to a town that does that? If you're for abortion, guess what? Maybe you shouldn't be taking dick in that particular state. And that's a harsh fucking thing to say. But if you're looking at yourself going, I'm a fucking sophisticated woman and I'm not up to fucking having a kid right now. Guess what? Don't take country dick, because country dick wants to come inside you. Country dick wants to shove it in and then hold you there to squeeze every last drop out of him. Okay? Country dick wants that. Liberal dick is like, let me eat you out and then fall asleep and go back playing Fortnite. Okay? That's your fucking boyfriend. That's your fucking insurance against being knocked up. Just the fucking laziness and impotence of the fucking liberal. Okay? Move these people about. Like, Same thing with environmentalism. I'm a huge environmentalist. I try to pick up litter when I can. Not all the time because, I don't really feel like it's my fucking job. It's really not my job. But as an environmentalist, like there's broken glass like right there. Like, am I supposed to pick up every fucking shot of it? Yes, I should. I really should. But it would be so fucking hard, so fucking tedious. And maybe I should just move to an area that doesn't do that. Maybe I should move to an area where they just say, we don't need to litter anymore. We don't have glass bottles. We're done. I want to move to that town. I want to be that town. I want to be that town. I want to wear that town name on my fucking chest because that's a beautiful town. That's the town I want to live in. I don't want to live in a town where someone just said, oopsie, and then walked away from the broken glass that's like right in front of me. Like, I can't expect the city of Seattle to want to care about itself. I can't expect these people to look at their own streets and say, yeah, you got some fucking homeless guy doing drugs like right there. Why the fuck should I care? But you should. You live here. Why would you want to live in fucking Swalla? Why would you want to live in an area that you're just not proud of? Because when you're not proud of that area, you're not proud of yourself. I tried to have a conversation with the most delightful couple today, and it's just the most in touch people with their feelings and the environment and the earth are people who are just drug addicts, because they have the time to divorce themselves from the idea of I've got to pay a bill or I've got to distract myself because the world's fucking horrible. But they never fucking unite. Like, if you really wanted fucking drugs everywhere, free drugs and clean needles or whatever fuck you people do, then you get together and you say, let's pick a spot and make that happen. Like, honestly, what the fuck is the point of the raves? What the fuck is the point of Coachella? All you do is, oh my god, Dua Lipa and Sabrina Carpenter on the stage. You're like, hooray, hooray, hooray. I'm like, you don't fucking pass out a petition and say, well, now that you're here, you're a citizen, right? Okay, well, let's vote for how we want the world to change to reflect our own personal values. I'd be the most boring person playing at Coachella. I'm sorry. I try, but... I mean, I have a lot of EDM songs, but when it comes to that, it's... There's so much good that you can do when you gather people together. You gather people for food, you gather people for music, and yet still you just see it as, well, I'm just here for the entertainment, we can just go back to ignoring each other when we're done. Like, how horrible is your life in your own country that when you see an opportunity to come together to make a change, and the first thing you do is just wait until the concert is over so you can go back to your fucking miserable life instead of saying, I want this to be all the time. What if Coachella never ended? Has anyone thought it through? Has anyone thought it through that what if Coachella just kept going? How many fucking musical acts could you fucking fit on that stage? How many tickets could you sell if every day of the fucking... It's the middle of the fucking desert, okay? It's not gonna snow. It might get really hot, but it's not gonna snow. Really won't. Not really. And even then, people would still be fucking going, when's Dua Lipa come back on stage? Sabrina Carpenter, get some fucking water. Okay, we need you on stage. Yeah. Guess what? They would pay to fucking sit and wait and be like, yeah, she isn't feeling it, so she needs to be hydrated. Get the fucking IV. Get the IV. Sabrina Carpenter needs water. She doesn't know how to fucking take Gatorade. Sabrina Carpenter needs some fucking liquid in her. They would wait, like the good little fanboys and fangirls that they are, and just say, fuck it, I'll watch some other band until she comes back out. You know what that pull is? You know what that fucking pull is? That is true fandom. So guess what? All you gotta do is just keep it fucking going. Why even go back? this problem I have with Coachella is you build this fucking beautiful experience where people who are of like-minded attitudes can come and socialize and grow and form relationships. And I know it's, well, I mean, why don't you come back next year? Why not just fucking stay? Like, if you knew that the biggest musical acts of your generation were going to be performing at this one fucking stage, why would you leave? Why would you fucking stop? Why would you go back to your fucking job? Why not just fucking say, fuck it, why wait a year? Fucking live here. Fucking live here. Expand the fucking stage. Have fucking 10 stages. Coachella's in the middle of a fucking desert. You know what that means? Prime real estate. Prime fucking real estate to do whatever the fuck you want. So why not just extend it? Extend Coachella, the concert, extend Coachella, the experience. Because there's so many things that are wrong with America right now. So many fucking things that just bother people. But they always have the attitude of, well, the next leader will take care of it. It's like, I'm too busy, I can't do it. It's like, you can move. And when you move, you take your fucking dollars with you. You might have to find a new job. You might have to find a new way of commerce and all together. But when you remove yourself as a customer, it sends a clear message, because people don't get the whole voting thing. The voting thing is supposed to mean what I say matters to myself, my community, and my government. And somehow we got deluded into thinking, okay, well, if it's more than 50%, the more than 50% win. No, if it's more than 50% and they're wrong, then they've lost. Because if they lose you, they've lost. If you don't like the healthcare in your city because the healthcare isn't expensive enough and affordable, guess what? Move. Sometimes, yeah, you've got a kid in ICU or something like that. You can't just fly them half across the wall. But maybe you should. Maybe you should. If you say there's not enough nurses, the doctors aren't making enough breakthroughs, then move. There's so many reasons to fucking move America around and just say, why are you miserable? Why do you let yourself be handcuffed to these fucking cell phones going swipe left, swipe right? One day I'm going to find Mr. Right. One day I'm going to find Mrs. Right. One day I'm going to find that group of friends to go to the park and play hack-sack with. I'm going to find someone to throw frisbee with. I'm going to find someone to go to Comic-Con with. Just, if only this magic square device is going to fucking provide it for you. It just never does. It's not designed for that. In fact, it's designed to keep you away from that. So why not move and say, why not enjoy what you want, the life you always wanted? There's so many miserable people here. I'm a miserable person, which is why I keep moving, because everything about America just makes me miserable. Everything. The traffic makes me miserable. The science makes me miserable. The health makes me miserable. I'm a miserable person. I don't want to be here. I feel fucking terrible. I feel fucking terrible. I look terrible, but I feel terrible. Like, every day is just another day here, another day where I swear to fucking God, like, these people here, they're like, can we support you? Can we support you by borrowing your horrific fucking fashion from 1990s grunge? Can we borrow that and just show how much we appreciate you? It's just like, if you really appreciate me, help me fucking clean the city. Help me fucking make sure that the city itself is just clean and respectable. Today, there was so many fucking sirens from the police just going up and down, and it's just, I know there was probably something going on, and they do a lot of fucking outreach with the homeless, and it always becomes, do you want homeless in your city or do you not? Because if you get homeless in your city, it's, some of them, they move along, some of them just, they're passed out on the fucking sidewalk, and you gotta fucking intercede, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Why not just have better avenues for these people to go? Like, if you're an alert, fucking upwardly mobile but destitute homeless person, the city should fucking do more for you. But even in their frustration, I guess, they're just telling you that you're never going to be happy here. You're just always going to be miserable. That's how I feel living in America, that I'm always going to be miserable here. I'm always going to have one more thing to fucking talk about. And I just don't feel as if America's moving forward. I talk about food health and public health, and they are raising standards. Like, I just saw that Whole Foods is banning like 300 preservatives and like ingredients that do ill upon your body, but it's not enough. It's not enough. When half the stuff has Proposition 65 that says if it's hazardous itself, they sell it. So don't tell me that you're fucking so pat on the back, you're above board, when literally all your food is inedible. I can't even. I'm so upset. I am so upset. I'm so fucking upset. Celine Dion, where does my heart beat now? I mean, I thought it was going to be Canada, and I just would click because I'm Indigenous, and I don't really feel like going to Mexico right now. So I mean, that's out. But I thought that maybe I could meet some First Nations like myself, and Canada was like, "Now go back to America." I'm like, "Gee, thanks, Dad. Gee, thanks." And then United Kingdom, where there are no Indigenous like me, but my blood is pretty fucking white, so. And by white, I mean Caucasian. If my blood was white, that would be really, really odd. But they said no. And it's just, why is it that it's so fucking hard to fucking leave America? Why is it so fucking hard to leave here? Why can't I just enjoy something else? Something beautiful. With lots of Caucasian people that I may have had sex with. I say may have had because it's just, when you have sex with them, you've literally had sex with everyone. Small towns, small countries, you do the math. Yeah. I didn't get to do any of that. Like, what's the point of having a subscription to Eurocream if I don't taste any fucking Eurocream? You people fucking suck. Like, honestly, Home Office tried to cock block me. Like, I really have to fucking say that on the internet, that Home Office cock blocked me on my sexual tourism tour, where, I was gonna find some fucking hot guy in a tracksuit and be like, you want to go, by that tree and make out. Not fuck. I mean, I'm not that fucking, I'm not that type of person. But yeah, making out against trees is just fucking hot. There goes that fucking fantasy. There goes that dream. Finding a nice guy in Limerick. Just anything. Any fucking thing but America. And I'm just stuck here. But it's like, I'm not even stuck here with all my wits about me. It's like, I'm stuck here looking absolutely horrid. My hair is so fucking dry, and I try and wash it and clean it, but it's just, it takes so much moisture, and I never can just really take care of myself and really make myself pretty and just be more beautiful. But I'm just upset. I'm just so fucking upset. I just wanted to be in the United Kingdom and just learn from them how to suck dick. And for some reason, the Home Office is just like, go home, go back to America. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't fucking want to. Because every fucking time I'm in America is goofiness on fucking females. Sometimes it's the sexual assault, which I find horrific. But sometimes it's just fucking goofiness of, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go first? Are you gonna first? Oh, we might touch. I'm like, I don't want to fucking touch you. Did I say I want to play the game? I don't. Uh, What the fuck? Well. Such as, say la vie, such is my lot in life. But honestly, who fucking hires what I could only describe as the poor man's Hemsworth to fucking try and talk to me about you doing accents? It's just, first of all, I've sounded exactly the same for nigh on 4 decades now. If it was just an accent, you couldn't fucking pull it out of me. It's just who I am. And two, I've actually got parentage there, so that's what you get. Can't even do a raspberry correctly. My lips are so fucking dry. Okay, I'm giving up. I'm giving up on the raspberries here. I'm just upset. I'm just completely hurt. Completely hurt. Look, I didn't expect to see Henry Cavill or me Elton John, but the fact that these goddamn Home Office people didn't even let me fucking sing in a bar somewhere, they actually said, in a way, I have to sell tickets because you're so fucking talented. I got that in writing. So basically, I'm so fucking talented, I have to fucking sell tickets to go back to the country, otherwise not allowed there. Wow. That's an interesting fucking position to be in. But that's what my life is. I'm too cool for the room with my verbal vomit, but I don't fit in anywhere. I really don't. Because the only people I can talk to are celebrities, and the celebrities would also look at me and be like, but you're so fucking wild and savage. You're like an animal, like a Wolverine or something. But what am I gonna do? Dances with wolves that I am. I don't fucking fit into high society. I never really had to. I was rich from fucking birth, and rich people are fucking slobs. Like, it takes a certain amount of merchant class, which is what the actors really are, merchant class, to want to learn manners and chivalry and all that bollocks. So here I am, just, I'm never going to be fucking Hollywood. I'm never going to, I don't know, in a way I kind of just want him after, because it's just, it makes more sense, because I'm far more beautiful than most of the people that show up there. And then two, I'm just more dialed in, and I'm fun, I'm just loose, and I actually have a bit of magic, so there's that. But unless I audition for things, it's like, I don't want to audition. Oh, just give me the parts I fucking asked for, and everyone will be fucking happy. But if I did that, then I would be ignoring the plight of the environment, and that's more important to me. I mean, some people want the money and the fame, the bitches. Lots and lots of fucking bitches just showing up at your hotel room going, I remember you on screen, and all the nasty things I wanted you to do to me. But No, I'm a humanitarian first, so I have to focus on repairing the environment. So I'm gonna try and save up my pennies so I can apply to schools. And hopefully one of them says yes, because then I can end this fucking never-ending story of Ian really doesn't like America, as opposed to Ian thinks America could probably do better. But if they're not, then Ian bounced. That's all. I mean, a lot of people, they want to keep fighting for a hero and be a hero. But it's like you're a hero to what? I mean, they're the people who don't want to be rescued. They're the people who say, as long as I have my roof, I'm okay. That's the attitude of people here. You know, it's like if you're a homeowner, you say, I have my home, but no one ever asks you, well, how is your home? Okay, does the roof need repairing? Do you feel safe in your own neighborhood? It goes beyond you have something with your name on it. But they don't even ask themselves that question. They don't mind. They say, it has my name on it. My mail comes here. It's like, yeah, but are you happy? Are you paid enough? Are you fulfilled emotionally, spiritually? I don't know. America just feels kind of empty in that way. It just feels empty. People get in their cars and they go somewhere, but you never ask them why. So, I don't know. I do these YouTube videos in hopes that maybe somebody will ask these difficult questions of at least themselves. What was I made for? Billie Eyelashes. What was I made for? Because some people, they're just made to be fucking ravers and attendees of EDM concerts. And that's okay. Like, we should be secure in our economy that we can just make that happen and say, okay, that's you. That's what you want. Okay, please enjoy that. We don't. You know, we split our fucking focus. We split our fucking lives and say, yeah, but I work in office like 51 weeks out of the year, and then that 1 week with Coachella, I'm that free person who enjoys recreational drugs and music by Sabrina Carpenter, but only if someone can find a derivative of Gatorade, possibly Powerade, possibly she has to call 50 Cent in order to get some vitamin water. You know, it's just a lot of things to make sure Sabrina Carpenter feels hydrated enough to show up on stage. Because she almost passed out. She didn't, but she almost did. And isn't that worse? Isn't that worse, knowing that she could have fell ever so gracefully in slow motion as cameras clicked onto a pillow, which magically appeared because someone shoved it across the stage. But either way, I think American happiness is achievable, but only if you ask for it. Only if you ask for the country that you want and not just the country that you see around you. Voting is not enough. Sometimes you have to fucking pack your shit and go someplace where you know you're being heard, where you know that you feel safe and comfortable and happy. Don't you deserve to be happy? And Seattle does try. I'm not going to deny that, you know, it's trying. I just wish it was a lot further along than it is. And that takes time. It takes time and generations of, yeah, well, you know, we dealt with this and we got through it and then we realized that it's okay. And I'm all for like the major things of legalizing LSD, but it has to be a fucking religious experience. It can't just be something you just hand out to people in a party. It's like, no, no, no. You need to be with trained shamans who can guide you, who can tether your soul so that you have the most pleasurable experience possible. Because that's a mind opener. It's an ego dissolver. It's everything that we need, because it forces you to recognize some fundamental truths. It forces you to look at yourself and say, what do I want? Or these are my true feelings. And everyone needs that. And I would like to think that with enough psychotherapy, people can achieve it, but it takes so much time chiseling away at your own fucking walls in order to get that to happen. And drugs are so much quicker. So if Washington was to do something like that, I would forever fucking stay here. But no, they're not. They're not that. And yeah, a lot of universities and schools, they're not there yet, but they're getting closer. And I'm just tired of fucking teasing it. It's just, these are fundamental things that we just need in our lives. We need to be able to say that we not take a stand against drugs, but embrace it for what it is and conquer it and just move past it in a way. You know what I mean? Of you use it and you're still you. You're still you. Because you understand what it does to your body, what it does to your mind. You're mature enough to handle such awesome power. With awesome drugs comes no responsibility, I believe is the quote. But that's what I'm dealing with. And healthcare has to fucking change. You know, I keep seeing these bus ads of, you know, a children's hospital. It's a new, brand new children's hospital. I'm like, so great, you have just another building you could stick an ICU in. Instead of saying, well, these restaurants that we have, those are hospitals, because those are things that are repairing your cells. You eat, and the food you eat repairs your cells. Like, I don't understand how everyone can get through elementary school, high school, and college and still not understand that. You go to these doctors and you say, fix me, and they never say, well, could you just go to the restaurant around the corner and let them fucking fix you? They do it a lot. And they do it, you know, rather cheaply. So just around the corner, there's a restaurant there. I mean, I appreciate that Seattle has the best food. Like, I'm not going to deny that the food is delicious here. It's very good. And their customer service is immaculate in many ways. I just can't stay here. I want my fucking perfect time, my perfect city. I can't ask Seattle to be something it isn't. It's still rough around the edges, and that's just you. So I will get through these next couple of days. I will bitch, I will moan, I will cry often. I will freak out in public all the time. Poor fucking librarian was looking at me, about to fucking freak out. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like James Bay holding back a river. It was just like a river. Like a river. But I could not shut my mouth and write like a river, because I'm just so stressed all the time. I'm so fucking stressed. And I have no me time right now. Like, everything is just so public, and you have no privacy. And like, got a few minutes left on this particular fucking podcast. So I'm gonna have to talk about, like, I know we have milking stations for young mothers trying to breastfeed their kids. Where is the milking station for men who just need to rub one out? Now, I know, like, so close in proximity, you probably shouldn't say stations like that, but it's a bodily fucking function. It's a bodily fucking function. It's actually a part of your lymphatic system more than your sexual system. So, why can't we just have that done? Why can't we just have that done? Because a lot of the fucking issues that we have with toxic masculinity is the fact that men just aren't fucking rubbing one out. Now, I know you can't ask, like, the average female to condescend to throw some pussy that way, but if that is not the case and you want to diffuse toxic masculinity, guess what? Men are fucking hugely docile. Hugely docile. To quote my president, hugely. After you get a load out, you know, it's so fucking difficult to do in public, and not everyone has a fucking situation where you can take care of that, you know, in your bourgeois, in your bedroom, with the, you know, the lights on, some key sweat. Let me lift you up and down. You'd say stop. Where's that Jesse? I can never tell. These are the fundamental things that I want to fucking change. Like, I want to both remove the sexual tension from men, but then also fucking enhance it at the same exact time. Like, I know that some companies can give you a bus pass, so when you need to get a ride to work, but if they're not fucking handing you dildos and fucking flashlights, then are they really fucking helping you get to work, arrive at work, come to work? If you're not coming to work, then you came to play. And if you aren't getting that, then it's just not fair. It's just not fair at that wage level to not have that available to you at all times. Just like on your days, it's just like, is that a flashlight? It's like, no, it's a flashlight. I stick my dick in it. And it's just these fundamental things that men need. And yeah, women need that too. Like, can you imagine being so fucking stressed and overworked and they ask you to do fucking overtime, and then you say, well, what about my fucking me time with 50 Shades and Two Fingers? Like, when am I supposed to be able to do that? Because I really need a bubble bath, chocolate and champagne all at the same exact time, or I just will not come. So why doesn't your job just fucking provide that? You know, we keep saying safe spaces. We keep saying, like, we understand that the world is a scary place and that people are stressed, but, like, have you not heard of sexual healing? Have you not heard of just the needs of people here? Like, I don't care, like, how old you get. Like, if you need to get one out, then your company should fucking provide that for you. I mean, no, they can't exactly hire a fucking, I don't know, what would you say that, a custodian of loads? Secretary of facials? I don't know what the exact fucking title would be, but, like, when are we gonna fucking admit that we live our lives for some company instead of ourselves? We live our lives in a way that it's almost impossible to have a date, because when would someone be free? When? And then can't date within the job because, you know, there's company rules against it. But those are the only people you fucking see. Those are the only people you can fucking talk to. It's not the same as being fucking shackled and chiseling away. Chiseling. Fuck me. I'm the worst at fucking English, like, honestly. I go over there and they're like, why do you sound like us? It's like, why don't you fucking sound like me? I'm more English than fucking you are. But either way, chiseling away at the fucking rock. It's kind of Sisyphean, because, you know, you keep pushing this horrible boulder up a hill of debt and just the misery, but it keeps knocking you down and you keep doing it again every fucking day. It's like, what do you get out of it? If it's just to stay in your fucking shitty apartment by yourself, you're not getting anything. Like, I kind of like the fact that Seattle's such a fucking homeless mess. Because, yeah, they're fucking hideous to fucking look at. You know, a bunch of homeless people battling to themselves. They're usually on YouTube, like I do for my podcast. But we're also free. We're free. There's no boss yelling at us. Even the police, for the most part, have to be polite. We're polite to them. We live stressed, reduced lives. Once you accept that you don't have a house or you're never going to get housing, it's just not you, all the weight of trying to, pretend like you're a functional person all the time, it's just gone. And that's worth so much, to not have to be something that you're not. So hopefully, this freedom resonates with people, because we spend so much time reaching for a future that we see reflected on screens that we are too afraid or too ashamed to admit that we really want. Because we admitted that, we would have to change everything. We'd have to leave the comfort of our misery to search for true meaning in the world. Don't you want to be happy? I keep saying this idea of happiness, but people just keep walking by and doing whatever. It's like, aren't you miserable? You might have a good meal here, a good meal there, but does your partner say that they love you? Do you even have a partner? Do you want a partner, or do you just want more time by yourself? Like, whatever you want, but are you getting it? I'm not getting anything here, except more reasons to say I'm miserable. And maybe I'll never be happy here. So here I am, just going on about sex lives of the office worker. But this is why, you have disgruntled people, going wild. Because they don't get to go fucking wild in the way that they needed to. So maybe America needs to fucking do something about this. Maybe America needs to say that your sexual health is public health. Have you ever considered that? Maybe it's not telling you how many children you have, but America, in a way, by denying you the economic freedom to go get your orgasms, they're telling you how many orgasms you can have. I don't like that. I should have as many orgasms as I fucking want at any time. Respectfully, obviously. So, while I consider how I'm going to spend the rest of the day, either one finger or two fingers up the bum, I'm going to give love and peace to all my fans, all the people who check out my music. I see people in all these countries that want me to fucking come and perform, I hope. Is if you want me to perform in your country, I have to book a venue and sell tickets. So if you want to message me and tell me the town I should do that in, let me know. I hope to see you on the next podcast.